Hi guys, Igor again. Today we continue our transition from Python to Java. Let's go! Because we need to cover a few more overviews. So, today I think we go with strings, object-oriented programming, and maybe files. So, let's see, we have strings. Overview, let's see if it works. So Python 3, depending on your setup, it works. We have some output, we have some output. So let's port it into Java, guys. So strings overview class, as always, file Python file to Java class, main method, one line str, some string. We need to use double quotes because single quotes in Java are for character, actually, for single character. We want to have string. Then we have multi-line string like that, without any space. Line 2, probably we need to do something like that, not to have spaces, any spaces, yeah, something like that. Then we print it, the first one. Then we have substring to and n, trying to say printf. Then we are doing %t new line because we don't have formatted strings in Java, and in Python we have this nice index operator. In Java we need to say substring like that. What do yes. And similarly we have substring 1 and 4 like that. Substring 1 and 4, and let's actually compile and run it to see if it works. So we go to our package, we have one more folder, and let's run Java strings overview Java. We have some output, same as in Python as far as beginning is concerned. So let's continue. Then you have questions in some string, and here we have in operator in Python. In Java we will do this differently, so we'll say contains like that, and then we do the same with s. Contain s, new line like that, and let's run it. Same boolean from lower low letter, not capitalized. or small letter, however it is called. Then we go further, we have another str, some different text. Then we have index of k and some string, and we have find in Python, which returns the index or -1. In Java we have something similar, like index of, for example. Then we have index of d and d. Then we are having some replacement, guys, like replace white spaces with 2n. Also this another string, so we do another string. And what do we have here? Another string and another string. Replace white spaces with 1. Here we have a bug actually. So with 1, let's say. Okay, then we have 2 uppercase. Here I skipped another one argument. So getting back, we have 2 uppercase. We have another string upper in Python. Here we have 2 uppercase. We have also cal option, but we ignore it for now to make it terser. And then we have 2 lowercase, actually, like that, 2 lowercase, and new line. Let's actually rerun it in Python also, because we have changed the replacement. Not, haven't. Okay, here we have it. With Java, we have the same output until everything we have implemented. So let's go further to split str, and we have string like that. Then we are saying that to split str is something like that, and we need to say to split str, to strip, I mean, to split actually the same in Java, almost, because in Java we have, let me change variable name to split. We have regex here in Java with split, so we need to escape it. In Python, I believe that we have something like error split, and then there you can give it regex here. In Java we have just this one method, I believe. and you are giving it either just regex or a string. In Python it is separated. Okay, but we have that. We are splitting this string. Then we have yet another string like that. Semicolon. Then we have yet another string starts with something like that, and in Python we have starts with. Here we have almost the same, but camel case, not some regular case. I don't know what is that. Should be snake case, but it's not consistent in Python, as you can see. Okay, and then we are basically repeating it a few times. So we have starting with a et like that. Then we are asking if string and with something like that. Yet another string, and with again the same, almost. And the last one, and with in. Let's write. Okay, true, false, false, true, and false. Right? Right. And the last one, guys, for the strings we have regex string. We have some A as pipe, SDH, pipe Z, and we have regex. And in Python you do compile, I mean in Java you do compile, and the syntax is the same basically. So start with A, then we have group of whatever, and ends with Z or Z. You have a match, and the Java you need to say find. Oh no, we also have I think match, no matcher, but then on this matcher we need to say find. It will find something or not, and then we have access to it, like here matches regex. Here we have regex pattern and matching group. So what do you have? Regex string, then we have regex pattern, and match group 1, actually pretty similar, as you can see. Let's run it. Okay, and let's go from the beginning if it's the same. We have new line here. Why? Don't know. We shouldn't, guys. Let's clear that out. I don't know. Let's ignore it. Some string, substring, same, the same. It's L and some string. the same. Then we have that also the same. Then we have replaced white spaces with 1, also the same. Then to uppercase, to lowercase, to split, str or string. And yeah, in Python with A, B, and C. Oh, in Java we have this not readable array. Where is that? Here. We should say arrays to string. Like that. Let's rerun it. Okay, the same right now. Then we have 4 questions. Same. And here we should say new line, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. The same with regex, guys. Okay, we are done with the strings. Let's go with the objects and classes, guys. So what do we have? Some OOP overview. As always, let's check out that it works. It works. We have some output, and let's go with OOP overview class Java. So let's start writing some code, guys. Okay, we have some class declaration. So here we will say static, because we need to call it from static context. It is an inner class in Java. Just believe me that you need to do that. Normally you would define user class in separate file, and you don't have to do that. And the user has 2 fields, ID and a name. Yeah, so in Java we have also access modifiers. So let's say that it will be public, like that. Although some people would say private and create setters and getters. I don't see value in that. Sometimes there is, but most often there is no value. Okay, then we have a constructor like that. Then str, which is to string really in Python. Okay, or maybe let's see how it looks in Python. We have something like that. So maybe let's create something similar, actually, like I don't know, user and his or theirs 2 fields, something like that. Then you have a rep Python, and actually it is just it is the same. The intention is the same as to string method, but it's used, I believe, in collections when you are printing out collections. So you need to, in most cases, do the same with that method. In Java we have just one to string. Then equals, we have that Java, and here let's say that if object is null, it's return false. If object is equals by reference, let's return true. And in other case false, but if object, this instance of user, we will compare its fields, like ID needs to be equal to user ID, and name needs to be equal to user name, like that. Okay, pretty similar. And then to hash code, not hash but hash code, and we have ready to use object hash code. We give it fields actually. Okay, what is wrong? Hash code, and yeah, something like that. Actually, let's maybe jump a little, and let's actually see what we are printing. We are having we have users map. Let's see what will happen if we were to comment this rep strange method. Okay, yeah, end user is not visible in the map. We have only its reference, right? Let's print only user not in collection, because here we have users map, users set, which are collections. But if we print only user and we have to string method, we can see that we see the user. So we need to have this at least for collections. So let's leave that out. And in Java, I didn't show that, but let's maybe do that. Some people like to do this strange thing called setters and getters, and they will do things like that. Okay, they will say this, and they see some value that they will use it like that, so it is encapsulated, and then they will do something like that, and they think that this additional code is giving them something, but I don't think so. So we will not have that. Okay, so we will have just that. It is a little bit different for records, but let's maybe go there now, because we have immutable user, right? So Python, we have decorators for that, which turns this class to immutable one. Java, we have, starting from Java 17, we have record keyword, and you do this with even better syntax than in Python actually, because we are doing this, and we have immutable user here, guys. This one line. Okay, then we have shape, and it is meant to be abstract class. In Python we don't have that, but in Java we have abstract keyword, and you can't initiate abstract class. You need to have concrete implementation of it. So here we have a name, so let's say protected name, shape name, this name, maybe let's do final, so it can't be changed. We have perimeter method. Here let's do we create an abstract method for that. It means that all child classes, children classes, we need to implement that like that. And here we have triangle actually. So let's extend shape. We need to implement this method, and we also need to give name to the parent class. But to have perimeter, we need to have 3 fields. In Python, this is convention for having private fields. In Java, we just have finally it's not necessary here, but I will add it. We just have private modifier like that, and now we have a similar constructor like that. We say super triangle, and A is A, B is B, and C is C. Okay, perimeter. Okay, perimeter is just A plus B plus C, like that. Here with equilateral static methods in Java we have modifier for that. We say equilateral, one argument like that. Let's return triangle with equal sides, and what else? ToString. Yeah, let's say similar triangle, 3 times T, A, B, C. Okay, what do we have next? We have enum. Strange thing in Python, you need to extend some class. In Java we have keyword for that, so you just say gender and the options. That's it. Okay. Now let's write instructions. So we have user 1, some user, user 2, user, some user. Okay, then user 2, we are setting name to some user. Yeah, and one difference is that Java, if you do that, compare objects by reference. Okay, and they will not be equal actually, even though they seem to. Let's see. Java, overview Java. Yeah, didn't hit that. So let's do that. Let's say it's not equal to user 2. Comparing by reference. Same here. Okay. Yeah, because in Python, if you do that, this method eq or eq is called. In Java, you are doing that equals So here we can say that user1 is equal to user2. See? Yeah. Okay. No. Yes, no. Because what? User2. Ah, yeah. ID should be 1. Yeah, they are not equal comparing by reference, but they are equal calling equals. Okay. Let's go further. We have users map. Here let's use new linked map to have order of insertions to have the same order as insertion order. So we say user1 a. Oh yeah, this key is user, value is string, user2 p, and then new user. Need to use new operator in Java and Python. It is more like calling a function, not the user. Then we are printing it. So users map like that. Okay. Then we have users set. Let's also use linked hash set here. Okay, then we have user set add, user1, user2, and new user, different user, like that. Then we say that users set is that oh, something went wrong here. Yeah, users set. Then we have new line. Then we are checking if new immutable user is equal to new immutable user, like that. Yeah, we are using equals, not comparing by reference, because we have shown that. Then we are saying that equal immutable users. Okay, we are printing. Then triangle, new triangle. Then we are saying that this triangle printed here has this perimeter like that. Okay, then we have equilateral triangle here. So triangle, equilateral, with side of 2, new line, and then we are checking out the all gender enums like that. Yeah. Here we have a list in Python, and here we say arrays to string gender values. Something like that. Let's run it. Okay, and let's compare our output. You have user is not equal to user 2, comparing by reference. This is our addition add-on. Then user 1 is equal to user 2, the same. We have users map. Yeah, the same, slightly different string format, the same for set. Then we have equal immutable user. Oh, we don't have immutable user. I skipped that. So immutable user with toString equals hashcode and so on methods ready for us. Immutable user like that. Immutable user, same almost. ToString method is a little implemented a little differently. Equal immutable users, triangle, perimeter, equilateral triangle, the same, and we have all genders better printed in Java. Okay, so that's all when it comes to object-oriented programming. Let's go with the files. Actually, I think we can do this in that video. So files overview. Okay, let's go with files overview class with the main. Okay, and actually here we are reading also binary file, which is located here in files. We have the same in Java. Okay, so let's run it in Python, see if it works. Files overview. Okay, we have some output, guys. Let's go with the Java implementation. First, file content, some raw string, stripped. So we've removed white spaces. Then we have text file path from temp directory. Okay. Oh, then we have binary file path, and we have an option to give it from command line arguments. In Java, it is a little bit different because in Python the first argument is script name. That's why we need to take second one, because we have indices from 0. In Java we have it at index 0. We don't have file name. Let's actually show that. So toString args. Okay, let's run it in Java, like files over Java, empty empty array. Now let's give it some path. Okay, have it. So with binary file path, we will do something like ternary operator. So args length more than 0. Let's take args length args at index 0, and in other case files for JPEG. That will not be so easy because we have more nesting here in Java. So what I would say is that let's take a current or yeah, to simplify things, I would say that we need to take a few folders, maybe that much. We'll see if it will work or not. We will react accordingly. Okay, then dir path. Here let's do dir Java. Then in Python we are opening file in write mode and writing to it. In Java we can just do, guys, write, but not string but path. So we need to wrap it, text file path, and here we just giving it file content, and it throws exception, I believe. Or it cannot resolve. Yeah, write string, and it throws exception. So let's state that. Then we are opening this file. Okay, and we have content. So text content, and actually again just one line, guys. Read string. That's it. Yeah, simplification. Yeah, let's create a variable, or not actually. We're just making examples. So in Python we are printing the file content like that. So text file path, print. Okay, then we are checking out type. So in Java we just do text content get class. Okay, and the content. Let's maybe run that. Okay, I think we have the same. Yeah, class str. Here we have a little different representation, but the output is the same. What we are doing next? Next we are reading the binary file. So in Java we can do files with all bytes, or we can use streams like that. Let's say input stream, and you do new file input stream. You are giving it binary file path, and you are saying that content input stream read all bytes. Okay, then we are printing out the type. So get class and length. So content length, because we have array of bytes. Okay. And now let's run it, guys, because it should throw an exception. Yeah, because we have more complicated path here. We are in the Java overview. We need to go back. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So too much. Now it should work. It is not working. Okay, why? Yeah, because we are giving an argument of non-existing file. Still not. Let's see. Okay, guys, now it works. I just can't count. We need to count to 4 to have our desired path. And as you can see, we have similar output, class bytes in Python, strange presentation in Java. If we go with, I don't know, not get class, but get class, get to get, I don't know, simple name, what they will give us. Yeah, something better, I guess. Okay, so further we have the, what do we have? We have, does this directory exists? We don't know. Let's check. So dir path. And here we can say, I think files exist. Yeah, file exists. And you do path of dir path. Like that. Then if files exist, path of dir path, let's create it. Let's maybe create a variable like dir path object, path of dir path, and yeah, let's use it. Dir path object, dir path object, and files in, we will say, okay, dir path, then we are checking them out. Path, and we have files list dir path object. Then we are copying files. So in Java we have similar method, copy path of text file path. Then we have path of dir text the file text like that, and here I think we have replace to give it some enum, I think. Copy options, probably some interface. Let's check the implementations. Standard copy option, standard. Yeah, and let's replace existing, and let's do the same with binary 1. Okay, path of dir path binary file JPEG like that, and also the place existing just in case, and then finally after copying files we are checking out the directory again, what it has. Okay, let's run it. Node directory exception. What happens, guys? Create file. No. Create directory. Let's go to my temp. Let's actually dir. Actually, let's remove Python also. Let's remove Java. Okay. Okay, let's compare now what we have here. List, and we need to have a list. Have a string. We want to have list. Okay, let's run it again. Okay, let's see. The same does exist. False, does Java exist? False. Then files in the Python empty. Files in the Java empty. And after copying files, we have in temp Python 2 files, and same here in Java. Java prints us the absolute paths. Python we have relative ones. Okay. Yeah, I think it's enough for today, guys. We'll continue in the next chapters. So, if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I see you in the next one. Peace.